In the peaceful countryside of Australia, a threat is quietly spreading. That is the red fox. Red fox, a small but extremely cunning creature, has become the biggest enemy of farmers. Foxes' activities often take place at night. They quietly break into barns, attack chickens, ducks, geese, and disappear before dawn. According to statistics, poultry farms in Australia lose more than $15 million each year. Each farm loses an average of 2,000 to 3,000 poultry. For farmers, it is not only an economic loss, but also a recurring fear every time night falls. In areas and agricultural regions of Victoria and South Australia, where red foxes often appear and attack livestock and poultry on farms. The cause of the intrusion is due to human encroachment on the natural environment. When forests are destroyed to make way for houses and farms, foxes lose their habitat and food source, forcing them to seek food in farm areas. This encroachment puts farm owners in a difficult situation, endangers the safety of their families, and causes thousands of dollars in economic losses each year. A peaceful morning in Melbourne, Australia. A woman was on the phone in her backyard when a fox suddenly jumped out from behind and attacked her. The ferocious fox attacked and seriously injured the woman. The woman was immediately taken to the hospital by her family. Fortunately, the injury was not life-threatening. This incident has raised concerns in the community about the increasing number of fox attacks on residential areas. Clearly, red foxes are no longer just a farm problem. They have become a threat to humans. Unable to let the foxes continue and not wait for outside help, Australians decided to protect themselves. They learned how to set traps and build fences to protect their farms. But the traps commonly used are simple but effective steel clamp traps. Traps are often placed on the edge of forests, along streams, or around barns where foxes often appear. The trapping process must be carefully prepared with baits of raw meat or baits with a characteristic smell to attract foxes. Every day, farmers must carefully check the traps, both to ensure effectiveness and to avoid harming other species. Thanks to these measures, the number of foxes caught has increased sharply, helping to reduce attacks by 40 to 50%. These measures also help farm owners reduce the anxiety and fear caused by this species of fox. In response to the heavy damage caused by red foxes and to control them more effectively, the Australian government organizes national fox hunting competitions. Participating in fox hunting requires more than just passion. To participate in the competition, hunters need to have a legal license and professional training issued by local authorities. Hunters are trained and understand the techniques of trapping, using bait, tracking, and ensuring absolute safety for other animals and humans. The biggest challenge in the process of setting fox traps is determining the habits of foxes, the places where they often appear, and in-depth knowledge of their habits and habitats. In addition, harsh weather and complex terrain also make trapping difficult. According to statistics, each year in Victoria, hunters catch about 21,000 red foxes, but these numbers also contribute significantly to the increase in the number of foxes. In addition to using traps, in fox hunting activities, hunters also bring four-legged dogs to increase efficiency during the hunting process. In the hunts, specially trained hunting dogs play an important role, with the ability to sniff, chase, and herd foxes into sight. Help hunters determine the location to catch foxes faster.
Just wait.
However, the fox hunting process must also comply with local regulations. The number of foxes that each person is allowed to hunt is also limited, usually from 6 to 10, and depends on the density of foxes in each area. In addition to hunting foxes during the day, hunters also organize fox hunts at night. Night is the time when foxes are most active. They move quickly, have extremely sensitive hearing, and are always alert to every sound. These things also mean that hunters must be extremely careful in every move.
Cool. That one.
Accurate aiming skills are the deciding factor in whether the hunt is successful or not, because low light makes it more difficult to see the target.
Doesn't take long.
Therefore, when hunting, hunters must use infrared glasses, gun-mounted headlights, and special camouflage equipment to make the hunt more successful. Each step of the hunter must be as smooth as a breath. Each pull of the trigger must be absolutely precise. Research shows that understanding the terrain can increase hunting efficiency by 35%. And for them, 1 minute of mistake can make the whole night of effort useless. After many years of perseverance, a series of synchronous measures have brought about clear results. The use of traps and guns to deal with red foxes in Australia has brought positive results, reducing damage to the livestock industry and limiting attacks on humans. According to the report, each year there are about 20,000 attacks caused by foxes, causing heavy damage to farms, and about 1,300 attacks on humans.
G'day.
Thanks to the application of measures, the rate of fox attacks on humans and livestock has decreased by more than 55%, equivalent to 11,000 foxes killed each year.
Hey.
Livestock farms in New South Wales and Victoria recorded the lowest damage in 10 years, a positive sign for the recovery of the farmers' economy. Besides guns and traps, many hunters choose bows and arrows, an ancient but powerful weapon. Bows and arrows do not make any noise, suitable for residential areas or places where pets are easily frightened. A precise shot can take down a target in absolute silence without affecting the surroundings. Hunting with a bow and arrow requires the hunter to have professional skills and patience while hunting. In Australia, the use of firearms is strictly controlled by law. Popular guns such as the Remington 700 or Winchester Model 70 are licensed guns for certified hunters. These guns provide high accuracy and superior efficiency, helping to control foxes faster and safer. However, the controversy surrounding the use of hunting guns is still ongoing. Some animal protection organizations are concerned that this could increase violence and endanger the community. But for farmers who face predators every night, weapons are not tools of destruction, but shields to protect life. However, the Australian government continues to maintain a delicate line between self-defense and ecological conservation to ensure that humans and nature coexist in order. These are the measures that the Australian government is implementing to control the increasing fox population. Which method do you support? Leave a comment below. Support the government's hunting measures using traps and guns. Comment 1. Do not support hunting. Comment 0.
Let's see if we can bring him in a little closer.
Next, let's explore other methods that farmers and workers use to protect their rice bowls from invasive species. Around the end of August 2022, a historic forest fire in Brandenburg, Germany, burned hundreds of acres of forest and destroyed the habitat of thousands of creatures. Among them, baboons, intelligent and aggressive primates, were pushed out of their shelters, forced to migrate to the city to survive. With the ability to adapt quickly, their reproduction increased from a few hundred monkeys to 84,000 in just a few years. They wandered the streets, climbed on rooftops, causing chaos in residential areas. Not only that, they also attacked passers-by, stole food, and caused traffic jams for hours. The situation disrupted many operations and caused 50 traffic accidents, costing more than $2,200 in vehicle repairs and medical expenses. These situations occur frequently, causing people to be confused, angry, and demanding that the government take action and take measures to ensure security and order in the area. The battle to regain peace, faced with the crisis and the problems that caused the baboons to disrupt security and order, the German government was forced to launch a strong control campaign to control the population explosion caused by this species. The measures were aimed at restoring order to the people and had a goal. The goal was not to completely destroy them, but to bring the population back to its natural balance. Thanks to strong measures, after only 6 years, the number of monkeys decreased from 80,000 to 2,000, bringing peace to the people and restoring order in urban areas. The baboon hunting season in Germany usually starts from August to February of the following year. But to be able to hunt, hunters must meet the conditions such as being 18 years of age or older, having knowledge and being professionally trained when hunting. Only when meeting the conditions will hunters be granted a license. Hunters also pay special attention and comply with the regulations set by the government, such as prohibiting hunting baby monkeys and pregnant mother monkeys. In particular, it is strictly forbidden to use poisonous bait to hunt baboons. These regulations are set out to preserve and maintain the ecosystem so as not to cause extinction of the species. In addition, hunters are not allowed to hunt baboons in prohibited hunting areas. Conservation areas are regulated to ensure the safety of people in residential areas. Therefore, hunters must move to areas such as forests, streams, or places where monkeys are active regularly to find food. To hunt effectively, professional hunters need to be thoroughly trained in monkey hunting tactics for at least 6 months. They must understand the habits, movements, and warning signals of baboons. Hunters hide in tents where monkeys often appear, waiting for hours in silence, only acting when the opportunity arises. One wrong shot can cause the entire group of monkeys to disappear or attack back. Hunting monkeys requires more than just technique. It requires patience, calmness, and the ability to survive in harsh environments. With many complex terrains, hunters should choose to go hunting in groups because they can encounter many difficulties in mountainous areas, and in many special cases, there is a possibility of encountering wild animals. Hunters need good vision and the ability to observe carefully to recognize the traces of baboons, to help them optimize the process of searching for monkeys and increase the chance of successful hunting. To hunt effectively, professional hunters often set traps with fragrant fruits or familiar monkey food to lure them into the controlled area. After the baboon hunting campaign, the German government moved to a more humane phase, which was the sterilization and resettlement program for the remaining monkeys. Each individual monkey was examined for health and safely sterilized under the guidance of a team of highly qualified doctors to prevent the monkeys from returning. After the sterilization process, they were released back into the deep forest far from residential areas. This program not only helps reduce conflicting opinions from the community, but also creates a balance for the ecosystem of the species in nature. At the same time, the German government also introduced effective measures. They installed special sound-emitting devices around the forest along the border. These sounds emit sounds with special frequencies that make monkeys uncomfortable and do not dare to return, but these sounds are completely harmless to humans and other animals. Help keep the living environment safe and healthy for other species. Thanks to that, the number of monkeys has been controlled stably for many years without any additional violence. In addition to the above measures, do you have any methods to control the development and invasion of this baboon species? Please leave a comment to let us know. Thank you for watching our videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye and see you in the next videos. From arid Australia to the forests of Germany, humans and nature have always been in a complex relationship, both confrontational and dependent. What happens is not just a story of hunting or controlling animals, but a journey of survival and balance. If humans know how to respect nature, we can coexist. If not, nature will find a way to react, sometimes more fiercely than we can imagine. Please share this video so that more people understand the value of the balance between humans and nature. Leave a comment if you believe nature is not an enemy, but a mirror of how humans treat the earth. And don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notifications to continue our journey to discover real survival stories around the world. Because nature is never silent. It's just whether humans listen or not.